What is it that makes a moment worth repeating? Why do people come back? How do we create an encore experience? For nearly 2 decades, all around the world, from Vegas to Paris, from Manhattan to the Middle East, I got to entertain audiences at piano bars and dueling piano bars. What I learned was that the piano bar is an interesting profession, yes, but it's also a laboratory of sorts, a place to study how experiences are created. Because really, that's what we're doing each day. We're all in the experience business, no matter what you do or what industry you work in.
His way of doing things is uplifting, bringing in the piano and the music and making it more fun, but also made you think with the stories about how you do your job and how you interact in your life in general.
And he does a beautiful job of sending a message and inspiring you to want to create these magic moments with people that they want to get.
And so today, I thought we'd create an experience together.
I don't care what you say anymore, this is...
You're going to choose the songs that make up the musical portion of today's keynote.
Where's Zoe M?
Where is Jared Branch, Rachel Ruxlow, Leanne Arthur, Robert Ruiz, Marcy Toffin? Can you come up here for a second?
I loved that he brought up one of our coworkers and she led the group and directed us.
Sweet Caroline.
Everybody!
Good times never seem so good.
Who doesn't want to go to a piano bar? He's amazing. 10 out of 10.
This is the power of incorporating others' ideas into the program. Marcy, you created this. It just takes one person's idea to be brought to life, and then everyone else starts to believe, if my leaders are actually listening, if they're actually reading my request slips and implementing Marcy's ideas, maybe they'll implement mine.
What really hit home was wanting to take a request slip from those that I work with.
That's what I really love about the request slip. When we say fill out a slip, what we're doing is saying, look, we may be the musical professionals in the room, but this whole experience is going to go a lot better if you have a hand in creating it. It's not a tool to learn your songs. It's how we innovate together, how we co-create an experience. That's why people come back to the piano bar. And I think the reason that connects with us so deeply is that at a human level, this is the type of experience we want more of. The type that gets us excited to engage. There were strategies that we would use, tactics and tools we would employ each night to turn a room full of strangers into our unpaid piano bar choir for the evening. Both at the piano bar and in the workplace, people don't just show up by accident. Theoretically, you have to walk into a piano bar to be at a piano bar. People don't just wake up, maybe in New Orleans people wake up at piano bars, but generally, people don't wake up in piano bars. Right? To get a job here, you have to go through an interview process, several layers of people. Everybody started out engaged.
It was a great reminder to me of the number of just intersections we have in the life of people.
They're big, broad ideas that can be applied to any industry.
It was phenomenal. It was really neat, inspirational.
Greg's speech helped me change the way I view work.
What are the moments in each experience that we can engineer so that our colleagues, our family, or maybe most importantly, the person we see in the mirror each day, get excited to have them again and again. Some of the most meaningful moments we create don't feel special to us. They come because we just show up and do the thing that we do. But that thing you do each day that feels like work is magical for somebody else. That's when I realized how a piano bar could create meaning. Because it wasn't about the request slip. It wasn't about the song I played for Lauren. It's about what that created for everybody else in her circle of influence. The unintentional ripple from the work that I did each day. And all of you have that in spades. And what our people are yearning for, maybe even what we're yearning for, is to see that change. Because we all want to know that what we're doing matters. You are built for connection. You are built for transformation. You have the opportunity to create tremendous ripple effects for everyone in your sphere of influence, from your colleagues to your customers, the communities they live in, and the communities you serve. That is the ultimate tool to create an encore experience. When you can make a connection with someone, when you can be the cause of a transformation in their life, show them a way to be the cause. We've created an Encore experience here together today. And I know that if we can do it with something as silly as a piano in the span of 1 hour, you can build these Encore experiences.